Have you ever stopped to ponder the significance of self-love in your life? It's a question that invites us to delve deeper than the surface-level understanding of what self-love truly is. It's not about being self-absorbed or narcissistic. It's far from that. Self-love is about respecting and caring for oneself. It's about acknowledging your worth and understanding that you, as an individual, matter. Imagine self-love as a foundation. Just like a house, your life needs a strong foundation to stand firm. That foundation is self-love. Without it, we are like houses built on sand, easily swept away by the tides of life's challenges. Now let's talk about mental health. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often forget to check in on the most important person, ourselves. We are so busy catering to others' needs that we neglect our own. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. But when we practice self-love, we prioritize our mental health. We give ourselves permission to take breaks, to rest, and to rejuvenate. We become more resilient and better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Moving on to relationships, have you noticed how they tend to mirror how we feel about ourselves? When we lack self-love, we often settle for less than we deserve. We may tolerate disrespect or neglect, but when we love ourselves, we set boundaries. We demand respect and give respect in return. We cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships. And then there's overall life satisfaction. When we love ourselves, we are more likely to pursue our passions, to take risks, to learn from our failures, and to celebrate our successes. We live more authentically, more joyfully. We become the best version of ourselves. Self-love is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. It's about being kind to ourselves, about being our own best friend. Remember, self-love is not a luxury, but a necessity for a fulfilling life. It's the key to a happier, healthier, and more successful you. So why not start your journey of self-love today? So what magic does self-love weave in our lives? Well, the enchantment of self-love is multifaceted and far-reaching. At its core, self-love is a potent tool that fuels a better mental state. It's like a soothing balm, healing the wounds of self-doubt, self-criticism, and negative self-perceptions. By embracing self-love, we cultivate a positive mindset, which in turn enhances our overall mental well-being. But the marvels of self-love don't stop there. It also has a profound impact on our relationships. When we love ourselves, we set the bar for how we expect to be treated. We become less likely to tolerate disrespect or mistreatment from others. Moreover, self-love empowers us to express our needs and wants clearly, fostering healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Let's not forget the incredible boost to self-confidence that comes with self-love. When we appreciate and value ourselves, we naturally exude a sense of self-assurance. We become more comfortable in our own skin, more willing to take risks, and more prepared to face challenges head-on. In essence, self-love serves as a catalyst for unshakable self-confidence. In addition, self-love bolsters our resilience. It's like a protective shield, helping us to weather life's storms with grace and tenacity. With self-love, we can navigate setbacks without losing sight of our own worth. We learn to view failures not as defining moments, but as stepping stones towards growth and improvement. Finally, self-love is a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. It teaches us to prioritize our own well-being, to say no when we need to, and to embrace self-care without guilt. By practicing self-love, we create a peaceful sanctuary within ourselves, a refuge from the hustle and bustle of life. Self-love, in essence, paves the way for a happier, healthier you. Embracing self-love is like embarking on an exciting journey of self-discovery and growth. It's an invitation to live life on your own terms, to honor your unique self, and to enjoy the fulfillment that comes from truly loving who you are. Despite its importance, why do some people shy away from practicing self-love? Let's delve into some common misconceptions that often muddy the waters of understanding what self-love truly is. Firstly, the notion that self-love is selfish. It's easy to confuse the two, given that both concepts center around the self, yet they couldn't be more different. Selfishness implies taking from others for one's own gain, while self-love is about replenishing your own resources without depleting anyone else's. It's about recognizing your own needs and prioritizing them, not above others, but on par. Then there's the misconception that self-love equates to complacency, that it means accepting oneself as is, without the drive for improvement. This couldn't be further from the truth. Self-love is not about stagnation, but rather about fostering a healthy relationship with yourself that enables growth. It's about acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses and loving yourself enough to want to work on the latter. Lastly, some believe that self-love is about pleasing oneself at the expense of others. This is a distorted view of what self-love truly stands for. In reality, self-love is about setting boundaries and ensuring your own well-being. It is not about disregarding the feelings or needs of others, but rather about not forsaking your own in the process of pleasing others. In essence, self-love is about self-respect and self-care. It's about honoring your needs and feelings, knowing your worth, and not settling for less than you deserve. It's about taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. It's about loving yourself enough to walk away from situations and people that drain you, and instead surround yourself with positivity and growth. Misconceptions are a part of human understanding, and it's only through questioning and seeking that we can arrive at the truth. Shedding these misconceptions is the first step towards embracing self-love. So let's continue this journey of understanding and cherishing the self, for self-love is not just a concept. It's a lifestyle, a necessity, and a path to wholesome living. So, how do we cultivate this essential quality of self-love in our lives? It may seem daunting, but it's not as complex as you might think. Let's explore some practical ways to nurture this empowering attribute. Firstly, let's talk about positive self-talk. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and the way we talk to ourselves can shape our perception of who we are. When we replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations, we can start to see ourselves in a more compassionate and loving light. It's simply about being your own cheerleader. Next, it's crucial to set boundaries. This means understanding your needs and making them a priority. It's okay to say no when things don't align with your well-being. Remember, setting boundaries is not about being selfish. It's about honoring your needs and promoting your mental health. Taking care of your physical health is another vital aspect of self-love. This includes eating nutritious food, getting regular exercise, and ensuring you get enough rest. When your body feels good, it's easier for your mind to follow suit. So don't neglect your physical health. It's the foundation of your well-being. Also, pursue your hobbies and interests. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, hiking, or reading, doing what you love can help you connect with yourself on a deeper level. It's a form of self-expression that allows you to understand yourself better and appreciate your unique qualities. Lastly, spend time alone. It's in solitude that we can truly reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and desires. It's an opportunity to check in with ourselves and process our experiences without external influence. Alone time is not about isolation. It's about self-discovery and self-understanding. Incorporating these practices into your daily life can make a significant difference in how you perceive yourself and the world around you. It's about embracing who you are, valuing your worth, and cultivating a relationship with yourself that's based on respect, compassion, and love. Remember, self-love is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of growth and self-improvement. So start today and remember to be patient with yourself. You are worth it. Now let's reflect on the power and transformation self-love can bring to your life. Imagine a seed. Nestled in the soil, it may seem insignificant, but given time, attention, and care, it grows into a mighty tree that provides shade, sustenance, and beauty. That seed is you, and the care it receives, that's self-love. It's the nurturing force that allows you to grow, thrive, and reach new heights. Let's consider the story of a woman named Jane. Jane, like many of us, was stuck in a cycle of self-criticism and doubt. She was always putting the needs of others before her own, dismissing her feelings and neglecting her well-being. But one day, she chose to break free from this cycle. She started with small acts of self-love, setting boundaries, taking time for self-care, and speaking kindly to herself. Over time, as she continued to nurture her inner seed, she began to bloom. She found the courage to pursue a career she loved, foster healthier relationships, and most importantly, cultivate a deeper sense of peace and happiness within herself. Self-love is transformative. It's the fuel that powers your journey towards personal growth and fulfillment. It empowers you to make positive changes, to break free from limiting beliefs, and to step confidently into your potential. When you love yourself, you give yourself permission to dream, to explore, and to create the life you truly desire. But remember, self-love isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's an ongoing process of discovering, accepting, and honoring yourself. It's about acknowledging your worth and celebrating your uniqueness. It's about being your own best friend, your own cheerleader, your own source of strength and inspiration. So don't be afraid to embrace self-love. Nurture your inner seed. Let it grow. Let it blossom. Let it transform you into the best version of yourself. In the quest for a fulfilling life, remember to love yourself first, for it is the key to unlocking your true potential.